A lot of people have asked me that question, and I really do. I believe in the future of this community, and that's why I'm doing it again. It would be easy to not do it again, but it would be far more exciting to be a part of the decision making. It's important to me that the community move forward. It's important that we talk about the future. It's important that we attract young people, that we grow more reasons for young people to either stay when they're finished high school or to return. So for me, not running was just never an option. I've had a lot of people ask me, "Are you sure you want to do this again?" and I am very sure I want to do this. My commitment is to Owen Sound. My heart is in Owen Sound. My family's here. My business is here. You know, I'm here, and I really want to continue to offer myself up to serve the community. Yeah, it was. You know, first of all, it was a most. You know, it plays to your ego somewhat in that it's great to be asked. And I was approached by the provincial Liberals, and strangely enough, I was also approached by the provincial Conservatives a number of years ago. And I really am committed to municipal politics. My heart's in municipal politics. My sensibilities are about municipal politics. I like being close to the people. The thought of being hidden away in an ivory tower somewhere in Crete, you're removed. And I don't, I wouldn't want to be removed from my community like that for any length of time. So I like the opportunities that Owen Sound offers. The future looks incredibly bright, and yeah, there's been challenges, but there'll always be challenges, and there are far more opportunities. I think that in the long run, the harbor is our defining, you know, asset that's different from all of our surrounding municipalities. We have a commercial harbor, we have a mixed-use harbor, and I think the opportunity with that is something that is distinct and sets us aside from a lot of our neighboring municipalities. And you know, Owen Sound is changing. There's no question. We're changing from a largely industrial and manufacturing-based community that has always been very dependent on manufacturing. Fortunately, we haven't been a one-industry town. So we haven't been stuck with one industry like many other communities in Ontario that were a single company town. When that company leaves, you know, Leamington would be an example. I mean, they absolutely are crippled by the loss of such a facility. Whereas Owen Sound's been very fortunate in that we have a fairly diverse manufacturing sector, albeit some of the manufacturers that are here now are still very small. They're incredibly successful. Bellwick Packaging comes to mind, Transcontinental Printing, Monroe. I mean, these are still factories that are at the top of their game in the manufacturing sector, employ hundreds of people in this community, and I think still provide opportunities for employment for the next decade and beyond. Having said that, we are changing, and the importance and the significance of grasping onto the concept of being an intelligent community and continuing to push forward the need for high-speed, dedicated high-speed fiber optic to every home and every business in Owen Sound is something that I will continue to press on. And a big part of this is moving forward already with the County of Grey's broadband initiative through Southwestern Economic Alliance. So we are making headway, and I believe in the next term we'll see that happen. And I'm confident that the community, as we change, you know, there's no silver bullet. There's no single silver bullet that's going to provide the answers to our economic development. What it is going to be is it's going to be a collaboration of all of the moving parts that we have. We have a beautiful waterfront, we have a working harbor, we have an incredible wealth of artistic and cultural assets, we have beautiful heritage architecture, we have 18,000 jobs in this community that are anywhere from the service sector to high tech to manufacturing to sales. So we have a very, I've always said we have a very robust local economy, but what we need to do is expand that. And it needs to be expanded through collaboration with our neighbors. Like many relationships and marriages, I think that there are times where some new vision is required around the table. And I would say that I'm pleased that there's an election. I'm pleased that there are people who are new that have put their names forward. And I think that that provides an opportunity for the community to really reassess, you know, who on council they see representing them and representing the vision that they have going forward for Owen Sound. I think that, in all honesty, this council's been no more or no less contentious than any other council I've ever been involved in. We have been far more dedicated to having that public dialogue, and we are the first council to have public and open social media in the history of the city. 4 years ago, we established social media. So prior to that, Owen Sound didn't have a social media format at all. So the dialogue has increased, and of course with social media, the dialogue is much more instant. I think that this has been, a council that's made some very good decisions. There's been some tough decisions, and they were up to making them. I think that, again, as I said, I think with some new thoughts and new faces around the table, I'm excited to work with whomever is brave enough to put their name forward. We'll work together. I can work with anybody.